incubator. And then before we still now dive into the kind of models, there are different categories of business incubators. And so there are physical spaces. This is where, like Hive Collab, we have a physical space where young people will come in. You're offering internet, you're offering a desk for them to sit, you're offering a business address. It is very critical for them to be able to say, this is our business address in those early months of their business, because even to register a business, for example, in Uganda, you have to have a business address before you can. So that kind of helps them be able to go through that hurdle and have office spaces, meeting rooms where if they're meeting with a potential investor or even a business particular client that they might win, they need a meeting room to be able to discuss business. And then there's virtual incubation. You will notice that most hubs in Africa are focused within the capital cities or within the big cities, and not so many are out there in the rural areas or in the peri-urban areas. So the model of virtual incubation comes in to be able to support people who would not be able to physically come to your service. So virtual is online services offered. You're basically offering everything else that you're offering within your physical space. It's just that they're not going to be best within your physical space. And then what is being adopted by many incubators now is being a hybrid. You're basically both a physical incubator and also a virtual incubator. Hive Collab basically offers virtual incubation services to people that are far away and they cannot come into our hub every single day. And then we also have people or members who come every single day and work out at the space. So it's definitely up to you, the resources that you have, to be able to determine what kind of services or what kind of category you want to be as an incubator. And I want to talk a little bit more about virtual incubation. So virtual incubation allows you to be able to offer services across different geographical or physical areas without necessarily being there physically. So it is not going to take place in a physical place. It's going to be either online. So by online, I'm talking about email, I'm talking about Skype, I'm talking about webinars like this one. I'm talking about phone calls over the phone, where you're going to offer, let's say as an incubator, you offer your physical members one-on-one office hours. You're going to offer one-on-one office hours to your virtual members through either phone or Skype, or even a webinar kind of sort of thing, or email, where you write them what you need to hear from them. They will write back. And it may not happen the same way as office hours, where you're giving at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, we are going to sit and talk about this and this. Or it could also happen that way, where at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, we are going to sit via the phone and you're going to share with me these documents prior to the meeting, so I know where you are at and what you want to get out of this conversation. Similar to the physical one, just that it's not going to be in one place. And you're basically going to offer the same services that you're offering. So in virtual incubation, it could be late stage or early stage, whatever stage of business, you can be able to offer these services on top of your physical incubator also.